Partynextdoor has a range of producers that make its distinct R&B sound. There are 3 key elements to making these types of beats: creating space by keeping them simple and using panning, the use of ambient reverb and echoey delays, and the use of those low pass filters to create that dark, filtered sound. The first song that really captures Party's new sound is Lose My Mind.
Hey, y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Which layers ambient keys, airy pads, and distorted guitars. I started with an electric piano using that famous low pass cut. I then used a simple 1/5 progression, but you can see I extended it, then added these top line notes to create more melody. Followed by that airy ambient pad on top, again heavily filtered, even using the Partynextdoor filter. Then I went to add my own guitars, and I used Guitar Rig to give it that character of that fuzz distorted sound. And to make it ambient, I drowned it in reverb and tons of delay, and you'll notice this throughout all this beat. All over P4 you hear them filtered percussion loops, so I added these box opening sounds, which I again drowned in reverb and added another percussion loop. And a lot in these beats you hear those halftime perk loops, so I added my own. Then just like in Sorry I'm Outside,
But I'm outside tonight. I might put
you can hear those emotional strings with some brass and a piano top line. So I used this violin contact bank and I layered it with some heavy delayed keys. Then I used this brass sound that give it a nice atmosphere. I used Powerman on each of the sounds to give them their own space in the mix. And just like in No Chill, you can hear multiple low and high pitched sample vocals. So I found this 90s song called Frustration.
The things that make me love you.
I found this section that had its own kind of bounce and I wanted to keep low. This section that sounded better high and layered with another low. So together they kind of sound like this. For the sample, I wanted to make it darker, so I brought it down by -3 semitones. For Party's beats, the dark bass is what it brings it all together. So I added this low bass with some glides to give it some more rhythm. For a lot of his beats, he likes to use effect sounds like sirens and chimes to create that dark atmosphere. But I also noticed some claps that were drowned in reverb. For the drums, I wanted to start with the hi-hat, which has 2 variations to change it up like Party does. First was the simple version. Then the second version that added more rolls. For the main drums, let's listen to the crash and the kick solo to show you how it creates a sexy swing. Again, to create the atmospheric sound, I'm running the drums through a reverb. Then when I play it all together, it sounds like this.